folks, it's your boy Iceberg Bricks, and I'm back with another phenomenal guest. Sorry for the longer wait, but true talent is long awaited. My guest is Miss Legooolover, and she hails from the East Coast. And right underneath my nose, I didn't even know she was as close as she was, but her builds are phenomenal. And you want to talk about vignette style? These builds are just that and more. Without further ado, we are speaking with Miss Legooolover. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing great.
Good. How was Brick Fair? I saw you was out there at Brick Fair. How'd you? What's your take on Brick Fair?
It was awesome. I hope I can stay there longer because we have some other errands to run over the weekend. It's only 2 days, too short.
Yeah.
I hope I have some opportunity to chat with other AFOs and just get to know them and get to know their creations.
Right.
So hope that will be a week long.
Oh yeah, definitely. So tell me, are you planning on doing any other builds or Lego shows to show your builds, I should say? Are you going to do any other Lego shows? Like you should sign up for Brick Fair next year.
Yeah, that's actually one of my hope with Lego. So actually right now I only have a limited number of bricks. So that's the big issue for me. So sometimes if I create something, I would just put them on display for several days. But I need to put them apart because I need those bricks to create other mocks. Okay. So that's my problem right now. We are actually planning to move pretty soon, maybe end of this year or beginning of next year. So after we are moving to a new place, I'm thinking I need to buy more bricks for sure.
Right.
And create more so that I can put a lot of different mocks on display. And hopefully next year or the year after, I can be able to sign up for Brick Fair or those shows, conventions, and be able to just being on the other side of the table introducing my mocks. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you. Now, here's a question for you. Before we get into the question panel, like, do you find it that you enhance your building skills from, you build a mock and being that you have limited bricks, you tear it down and you build something else? Is that enhancing your skills? Do you think that enhance your building skills a bit?
I think so, because sometimes I may just have those like flat ones, the small ones, but I actually need those basic bricks. So in those cases, of course, I will just be creative and think out of the box and just thinking about other ways. Okay, I need this right now, but I don't have it on hand. How can I do it?
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Good deal. So you ready for the $1 million question?
Okay, yeah.
Right. How did you get into Lego?
It's actually a bit long story. So I first got into Lego when I was about 11 or 10 years old, around that range. My aunt, so my mom's younger sister, she took my cousin and me, her daughter and me, to a mall in Beijing, China. And she asked us, okay, you can pick your toys, because she wants to build us some toys for just play around and just for fun. Okay. And we picked Lego. I don't know why. Maybe those are like very attractive. And in China, actually, Lego is a pretty expensive toys for children. Yeah, like high end. So we picked some medium-sized sets and also some smaller sets. And they have promotion going on. So if we buy, for example, I remember like 1,000 RMB, which is Chinese currency, and it can give us a coupon back for 200 RMB. So we can buy more, like small ones. So we were so excited. And we bought several, like medium size and small size. And then we just go back home and just play with them immediately after we went back home. And all those, I think I may get 3 or 4 sets as a child. And I play them over and over and over again, never tired of them.
Wow. That's that's very imaginable, because I have a little one at home, and he just his face lights up every time we get new Lego. We open up a box, and it's like you said, you have the same joy over and over again because you never get tired of it because it's always something new you can build.
Yes, definitely.
That's
But
awesome.
then I stopped for several years because as I mentioned earlier, Lego is a pretty expensive toy in China, so it's not really affordable.
Right.
And I began as an adult, so play with Lego as an adult after I moved to the U.S. So I moved to the U.S. in 2010 for study, and but I began with Indiana. So I ended up with Indiana Bloomington for 2 years, and then I moved to the DC area. Yeah, and so around 2013 or 14. When I'm living by myself, no roommate, just me, I can just have more space, right?
Right.
So I can just go back to playing Lego again. Nobody bother me, and I have more space and put them on display. So I began with some small sets. I remember during that time would be the time for Lego Movie 1.
Yeah, Lego Movie 1, right.
Yeah, very big, a lot of advertisement. And I began to use Instagram. So I sometimes search Lego on Instagram and saw a lot of great pictures, like sets, creations, a lot of those. But at that time, I didn't really become a AFO, like professional AFO,
right?
In a sense.
Right. Yeah.
But I never stopped from 2014 or 13 around that time. And as I go in, like doing more Instagram search, I found out that there are a lot of people doing Lego as adults. Like there actually is a huge community online or like in real life that people are playing Lego as adults.
Right.
So I consider myself a real serious AFO. I think the day I started using my Instagram, like Lego Instagram. Yeah, that's like almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell me, what's your and I'm dying to know, what are your Lego aspirations? What do you have next? What's your next big Lego adventure?
So for now, because I create small things, and I have this series of creations, like a postcard as a background and creating a small thing. So I want to finish that for sure because I still have several postcards on my desk. I need to just create something with that. I think that's something very unique that not a lot of people are doing that.
Okay.
And another one would be buying some bigger sets.
Right.
And having more bricks. Actually, today we visited my aunt and uncle in Maryland. So I actually want to do a house, like a house floor plan, that sort of thing for their new house. So they moved to a new place, and it's a two floor house, single family house. So I want to create something like each room, different room, and put them together, and maybe have a transparent box and put them inside so that I can give that as a gift for them.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's an awesome gift. I think that is. I think you're right on. So when I tell you, when I ask you, how do you describe your work? How do you describe your Lego style?
Just go with the flow. To be honest with you, I don't actually have like a specific plan that I want to do. Okay, I want to do this and that and that. Not really like that. Sometimes ideas just hit me. Okay, I can create something like this, and then I just play around with Lego and to see whether I can create that or not. Something like that. Of course, with creativity and like art, like different color combinations, those kind of things.
Okay, all right, good deal. You belong to any Lego groups or any lugs, anything like that? Any clubs?
Unfortunately, not right now. I hope I can join some clubs or groups, Lego groups in the future.
Yeah.
But I belong to Lego Instagram community.
Okay, are you the lone wolf? All right, not bad being a lone wolf. Yeah. That's all right. Tell me what's unique about about and we're gonna call you LL. We're gonna call you LL. Tell me what's unique about LL's building process.
I think for me, I don't have a actual plan. That's number one. So just go with the flow. Sometimes I see something outside, like a restaurant. Their like colors or their decorations are pretty unique, and I just do that. And also based on my everyday life, I may go to, for example, a park one day, and then I think that okay, maybe I can create something like a park theme, and I don't have to like draw it down. I know some people create something big and they draw it down like a sketch on the paper. Okay. So they can know, okay, how many bricks I need, or like the color and design and stuff. But because mine is pretty small, like only on 16 by 16 base plates, so I don't actually need to like make a detailed plan ahead of time. So just go with the flow and very natural, I guess.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Do you have any other hobbies outside of Lego that you may carry over into your Lego hobby?
I think I collect some toys, like McDonald's toys. I collect those.
Okay.
Some of those. Like I have those Mario ones and also some Hello Kitty. And their size is not that big. And sometimes the size is actually very similar to brickheads. So I really want to do like brickheads version of those little toys.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Tell me, is building Lego therapeutic for you?
Oh yes, 100% yes. If I'm feeling like down or stressed from work or from study, or just feeling, I'm a little tired, even physically I'm feeling tired, I like to play with Lego. Just use my imagination, just use my creativity, just doing something hands-on, just not thinking about something else. Just focus here. That's definitely therapeutic for me.
Good deal. Good deal. What's have your love for Lego, have it ever persevered you through a difficult situation?
I would say yes. That's not like a difficult situation, but definitely the period of time that I feel a little lonely. So I live by myself in a single like studio in DC for almost 5 years, I think, a little bit over 4 years. So during that time, I'm by myself. During the day, of course, I can hang out with friends or go to lunch or dinner with them and chat. But during nighttime, I'm just alone by myself. So during those times, I can just like play Lego and like sometimes watching TV at the same time and having some sounds and something, some physical things ahead of me so that I can do something creative.
Right.
That I'm not consider that as a like a very difficult time, but that definitely Lego helped me went through that lonely time.
Gotcha. Good deal. That's a good answer. That's a real good answer. Lego will help you. Like, it stimulates the mind. I find out. With you're with family, or like you say, like you're alone by yourself. It kind of stimulates your mind, take your mind to another place, almost like reading a book or putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was your most difficult project?
Ooh, I think some of my creations with the postcards are definitely difficult because like some city, like a postcard as a background, and some city, there are like huge buildings or something very unique, and I might need more bricks to create that. So I need to be creative and think about, okay, how can I make that like a miniature scale, like a small version of that? That's definitely hard. Okay. And also for like bigger ones, like my apartment floor plan ones, I just need more bricks for sure. So I need to be creative. I'm not using too many bricks to create my mug.
Okay, we're gonna get to that because you really are forced to be reckoned with the limited bricks that you have. You're gonna get to that. You can't use that as a modest answer anymore because you really your limited selection has really came through and brightly. So
thank you.
The small things and big packages, folks. So or big things in small packages. I said it backwards. Big things in small packages, of course. So tell me how important you think that the Lego community, like the Instagram community, the Facebook community, the YouTube community, is important to you and your builds.
Very, very important. So before I'm going to Instagram, I feel like, okay, I might be the minority, Mm-hmm. Only maybe not a lot of people around me are really into Lego as adults. Mm-hmm. But when I search on Instagram, I see, oh my gosh, people from South Africa, from European countries, from Asian countries, all over the world. Mm-hmm. And the age range actually, oh my gosh, phenomenal. Right. From early 20s to like 60s, 70s even.
Right.
So many people as adults are really into Lego, so I'm not alone. So those Lego community on Instagram or like Facebook, I'm not really playing a lot with Facebook, but the Instagram community, Lego community, actually play a big role to encourage me to play with Lego and continue to be an AFO. For sure.
Awesome. And I'm sure they appreciate you sharing your content, Yeah. And I know I do. So tell me, which one of your builds are you most satisfied with? Which one you say that is your prize winner so far?
Yeah, my favorite one definitely is the apartment floor plan.
Okay.
That's actually what I made right after we moved to the new apartment where we live right now. Mm-hmm. I want to do something new, something creative, something a little bigger.
Okay.
So I create a single room, like maybe for a day or two, mm-hmm. and then put everything together like a medium size, not that big, medium size. But unfortunately, I put them apart because I need those bricks to recreate something else.
Okay. Rest in peace, apartment. That was awesome. When we'll get to see it. As long as you got the pictures, you'll forever have it. So
yeah, that's the good part.
Yeah. What was your most your memorable interaction you had with someone regarding your Lego hobby?
So there's one friend, AFO friend, who's very, very supportive and encouraged me through this journey all this past 2 years. Mm-hmm. His name is Owen, and he's also on Instagram. He didn't create much mugs himself, but mm-hmm. he has like a lot of interest and passion and love mm-hmm. into Lego. So he also posts Lego pictures, and every time I post a new picture, like a small creation, my mug, he would comment down below and say that, wow, this is so cool, and I like this part or that part, and like also he gave me some suggestion for improvement, which is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. I like it, and what's important, folks, is that like I guess as we make our progression through Instagram or any social media, it's important to always go back to the person that's starting out, like where you started out, because that one person making that comment actually inspired another person, and this person here on this panel will inspire the next person, and you'll see what I mean. This content is very awesome content, and we're about to share. This is the second half on the Icebox. If you're just tuning in, we're about to look at the slideshow. So let me do a screen share real quick. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, can you see that?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Okay, so I look on your Instagram, and this is the very first pic. Tell me about this pic, and how long ago was it?
Oh my God, this is almost 2 years ago. So this one actually is my very first Lego mug.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
So as I search on Instagram for others' creations,
Uh-huh.
I think that, okay, I can do that too.
Uh-huh.
Even though I don't have a lot of bricks, but I can definitely create something by myself.
Right.
So this is something I created.
Uh-huh.
Just just like I mentioned earlier, just go with the flow, right? Just
Right.
okay, I can do a kitchen. I want to do a kitchen today, and then I created it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Good deal, good deal. I like the use of the pieces, the simple pieces, and you know, you got a lot of detail in this small build, and as we'll see here, even in this Lego mock bank you have here, it's not a whole four walls, right? You know, it's not like a whole four walls, but it's telling a whole story right here, and it just
Right.
on a regular, you know, little plate here. So tell us about this mock here.
Yeah, this actually is my second creation, if I remember correctly. So this one actually is what I mentioned earlier. I want to combine my real life into my creation. So actually, we went to the bank that day or the day before. There was a huge line in front of us. And when I got back home, I think that, okay, I can do like a small creation of the bank, even though it will not look the same, but I can definitely like having more minifigures on my packed on my 16 by 16 base plate and do a little creation on that. So this is what I combine my life and my creation together.
Good storytelling, and I noticed that in your builds that you do tell good stories. Like, tell us the story on this mock here.
Yeah, this is I think around the time of Chinese Mid Autumn Festival, which is the Moon Festival in China. A huge the word just slipped behind. A big festival in China that we celebrated as a big family. So even though I'm abroad, away from my family members, but I still want to create a thing that, okay, there's mom and dad, there's the baby and the grandpa, and we eat food, a lot of great food, and just laugh and just having great conversation, and that would be awesome. So this is definitely the time when I miss my home, I miss my family, and creating this actually helped me to, okay, so I even though they are far away, they're in China, but our hearts are still connected.
Right. That's awesome. That's an awesome storytelling right there. Now, this right here is one of my favorites that I was looking at, because you pack so much details into this mock right here. Can you tell me about your garden house?
Yeah, so this garden house is actually, I use almost all my bricks to just create. So I don't have a plan ahead of time. So I can't even imagine how my garden house would be looking like. However, I feel like, okay, I can have like 2 rooms and a garden in between to connect those 2 rooms, and having like some details like a bathroom area, a shower area, an area to just relax and watch TV and stuff. So I'm just trying to put all my bricks together. So that's during the time that we moved from our new apartment to the new place, and I had to just put all my Lego sets apart. So it's the perfect time for me to just create something with all my bricks.
Right. Awesome deal. That's a great creation. You got a lot going on there, a lot of storytelling. Here we have a grocery shopping.
Yeah, so this one every day, like almost every day, people go to grocery shopping. So for us, we normally go there once per week, and there are a lot of merchandise, like a lot of goodies in the supermarket, and like the shelves are full of colors and stuff. And this just again what I combine my real life into my creation. and having like different colors, like shelves and stuff. Not a very complicated one, but definitely with a lot of like details and small things.
Yes, you're good with the detailing. I see here. It's like you said, a small build, but you got a lot of detailing, which is really telling a story.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, this is just a photo took in during the daytime, so it's more bright.
Right.
Mm.
Gotcha. All right. Tell us about your barbershop. Now everybody knows, right? Like when you go to the barbershop, there's so many stories to be told. Tell us about the storytelling in this barbershop.
Yeah, so this is how a barbershop would be look like in China, packed with people, a lot of people inside.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like cutting their hair, some people are washing their hairs, and some people are just cleaning. So I don't think that barbershops in the US are usually packed with so many people.
Mm-hmm.
But in China, they're usually a huge line. Like people are waiting to get their hair cut. It's very strange. So this one, I try to. You can see like against the wall area, those two at the back
Mm-hmm.
are. I don't have a mirror, like a small mirror that I can put so that I can see the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to like match those two figures, like the outfit, the hair can match, so
Right.
that it look like okay, there is a mirror and they sitting in front of the mirror.
Ah, I see.
So it's actually not a
Oh,
mirror, but I'm trying to match them.
wow. Yeah, that's a great concept. I never even thought of doing something like that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. And then I see, is that the doorway with the guy getting ready to walk in? Or is that, let me see, up there in the far corner?
Oh, that's actually like fake people, like
Oh, like the mannequin? Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. I didn't even see that the first time though. Now I'm mesmerized. That's
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about this mock right here, your new apartment.
Yeah. So this one is definitely my favorite mock till today.
Mm-hmm.
I spent I think maybe 2 weeks, maybe like several days to create this.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do a floor plan of our new apartment, and I started with our study room on the other side,
Okay.
and later I'll move to like the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, and the master bedroom, and the other bathroom, and put everything together. So as you can see here, I only have several base plates at that time. So maybe these maybe contains all my base plates, like 16 base plates during that time. So I use them all.
Mm-hmm.
I put this one on display for a longer time because I love it. And I have some friends coming over to visit, like just hang out, and they see this. And one of my friends says that you need to give this to downstairs to the leasing office so that they can put them on display like downstairs, so that when people come, they don't need to actually go into the room to see what's inside the room. They can just see this one.
You can look at the layout, right?
Yeah. Which is funny.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Right, from different angles.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is that was fairly a big apartment there. Now, if I want to be correctly, you sent me some photos of each room, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me back up. Give me a quick second. There we go. Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I begin with this one.
Okay.
So this is the study room.
Okay.
Where we put our books and more computers.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a bed over there so that when guests coming over, they can sleep over there.
Okay.
And I love this one the most out of all the other rooms because this one contains more color.
Mm-hmm.
And like more details and stuff.
Okay.
So I like this one the best.
Like how you did the book, the bookshelf in there, and you got the the personal computer space over here in the corner. It looks like a real bedroom.
Yes. So this is our living room.
Okay.
And we don't spend much time in the living room actually, because we don't have a TV, so we just use computers or laptops. But we have like some flowers, like you can see against, this is facing the other way, but there's a shelf that have all those flowers and all those plants that we have. And sofa for sure. And this is the area that when we have friends over, we just having great conversation and having great food.
Okay, good deal, good deal. You don't need a TV anyway. You're a Lego artist, so you know you have a lot of entertainment just using your bricks.
Yes. So this is our kitchen. It's a open area kitchen. I guess the most difficult part is the fridge, because I want to make it movable so I can open the door and stuff.
Right.
So I need to be creative and using different kind of bricks to create the fridge actually. Okay. But I did it.
Yeah, it looks great. I think it looks great. And I think that, you know, like you said, for the limited amount of pieces that you had, I think this best represents it. I mean, you can have 1,000 more pieces, and I think that you're spot on with that refrigerator there.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is our master bedroom. Okay. And actually, like the table is where I'm sitting right here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and this actually there's a corner so that I can just having this corner as my Lego creating area.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, a bathroom, like with a bathtub and like lights, and I want to make this more bright because I want to make it a four wall. Room, a small room, but with four walls, it may look very dark inside. So I use more transparent bricks.
You kind of open up the light a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, this one too, like a very small bathroom. I hope I have more 16 by 16 base plates at that time so that I can create a bigger bathroom for sure.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then put everything together.
This is awesome. This is a very, very nice layout. Your builds are clean. These are real clean. I mean, and you know exactly what each item is. You know, there's no connection to it. Well, job well done. I like it. All right, let's fast forward back to where we were. All right, we were here.
Right, this is actually a simple creation, but just like a icy sculpture right in the middle. Okay. So sometimes I think the other way around. If I'm a minifigure, for example, I'm Elsa, what my room would be like.
Right.
What I like to put in my room, something like that, you know. So I just having a very simple icy sculpture and a very bright room with all these windows. So a very simple creation, not taking a lot of time to do this.
Awesome. So this didn't take you long to do it. This was just like a spur of the moment type of thing. Like you say, you go on with the flow and boom, wow, you have great good imagination.
Thanks. Oh, this one is maybe my second favorite, among my second favorites. So this one is actually during the Christmas time last year, 2 years ago. Like Santa might be very busy with all those presents and all those letters from across the globe.
Right.
So I just using the wall bricks and a fireplace and having Santa busy preparing all those presents and stuff.
Okay. Good.
Ready to his big time of the year, you know.
You got to find a little Susie who she's got to be sneaking in on Santa, right? Watching him put gifts in, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Tell us the story here.
Yeah, this one is actually I like some of the Friends set, and so friends are like little girls mostly. So girls are into like perfumes or makeups. So this actually is like a color, like using different colors and using those diamond bricks to just having a nice little shop with perfumes and stuff.
Okay. Very nice. I had to get a close-up shot on that. That's very great detail. Great detail. And it's amazing that, like you said, you got limited bricks, so you're recycling your stuff, and so many stories you're telling with the limited amount that you have here. Tell us about this corner bakery. That's awesome. I love the tile work. I love that you incorporated this tile work, the same pattern as the walls in the back here.
Thanks. So this one, as I collected more bakery stuff like those bread and pastries, I want to create a bakery. I like to eat cakes and like pastries, and so this is how I imagine a little corner bakery shop would look like, with colors, but not that fancy, but having a very clear display of all those different pastries that minifigures can just go there and buy whatever they want.
Right. Yeah, it looks, it makes you want to run down to your local, bakery.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Tell us what we have here. I love the fact that you incorporate a lot of foliage in this build. Tell us the story behind this build.
Yeah. So this one actually is on a 32 by 32 base plate. This is what I created, a zoo, a brick zoo. So I actually create a small area for like one type of animal per day, and then put everything together on a 32 by 32 base plate. This is what I do. And as we go to the zoo, like the national zoo near us, there are a lot of trees and a lot of grass and just a lot of plants and a lot of natural stuff in it.
Right.
Animals for sure. So when I create this, I would imagine that, okay, there are flowers, there are plants, and then a lot of greens. And of course, I want to make it like more colorful. So putting different colors in different areas.
Awesome.
And creating this zoo.
Awesome. That is a very awesome zoo. I like it.
Thank you.
Another view. That's amazing. A lot of detail here. And this one here is one of my favorites that I like here. You have here a space museum. Tell us about the space museum.
Yeah. So this one actually is one of my favorites. So when I think of space or like space shuttle or stuff, I think of Benny. Weird. So Benny has this blue color. And if everything is in blue, like dark blue, it'd be a little maybe boring. So I use different kind of blue, like light blue, dark blue, and also white to make it more bright.
Right.
And I have so many different things for like a space museum here, like all those helmets, all those gears, and all those different artifacts that I just put everything in this small creation to let others, okay, you may go here, just go to this space museum and look around. You may learn so much from this small place.
Awesome. Well used to the pieces. This right here is magnificent here. I think you took the pieces that you had and you created what a set could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one, I like the color actually. Very bright and again, very simple. A simple creation, not too much details, but with some details. Yeah, just a simple creation. I like the color a lot.
Yeah, my favorite color is the light blue transparent piece. So I love that. I love that piece a lot.
It's very pretty.
Indeed. All right, so here This caught my eye, right? You got every fast food joint on board. What inspired it, and tell us about you creating it.
Yeah. So the story behind it is that I searched on eBay, if I remember correctly, because I'm into minifigures. So I saw these minifigures, like not authentic Lego, but it's a McDonald's and also Kentucky Fried Chicken minifigures. I love those so much, so I bought them, and I want to create something with them. So I think the first one might be McDonald's or KFC. I don't remember correctly, but I start with those two. Just having a small, this one, the KFC, and also you see the printed tiles against the wall. Those are handmade.
Okay. Hey, it works. It works.
I draw those actually.
That is cool.
Because I don't have those special printed tiles with me, so I just want to like draw something very simple and put that against the wall.
Wow, that is cool. It works.
Thanks. So I start with those two, and when I finish those two, I think about that. Okay, I can actually create more because there are so many different restaurants that I can just continue with a few more. So I continue to create like the pizza place and also the Mexican restaurant, and several more, so that it became a whole like a restaurant week sort of creation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. You put all of people's favorite food in one spot. I really love it. So I was looking further in your Instagram, and everybody loves Benny. And I saw this room, and this room definitely compliments Benny. Tell us about this blue room.
Yeah, so this blue room, again, Benny seems a happy boy. He's always so happy. Sometimes his smile just made my day.
Right.
So I want to create a room that is a place for him to have fun, not only a place for him to have a shelter and safety and stuff, but a place for him to have fun. So I put this slide inside the room so that he can just play inside his room, which is a lot of fun, I think. And I try to use as many blue bricks as possible in this creation to match Benny's outfit.
It was very, very spot on. It looks very cool. You can see Benny having a very, very, very good time.
Yes.
So then you took it a step further and you made a red room for Flash.
Yes. So I had this Flash minifigure, and I also have quite a few bricks in red color. And after I created the Benny's room, I think that, okay, maybe I can create something like in different colors. Just because I think I saw some other AFO who did that, like create a mini fin just in one color. And I think that's a brilliant idea. So I did that myself.
Okay.
And I create this Flash room in red.
Very awesome. I like it. It's got the speed bikes, all the bikes. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is for Yeti. And because as a snowman or snow monster, his room must be in white all over. So I use all kinds of bricks in white color. Just to put it like a snow world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Good use of the bricks. I like it.
Yeah, and this one is just, this minifigure's outfit is brown. So let me create something in brown.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So I use like different light brown and dark brown and like different small bricks and stuff, like the teddy bear and also the horse. Yeah, and create this small mug.
Small but large. You're very large in detail. Very
Thanks.
large.
Thanks.
Now, here's the whole layout, folks. Tell us about the rooms that we actually didn't really speak on.
Yeah, I think the one on the right bottom right corner
Mm-hmm.
is like a ghost room.
Mm-hmm.
So with a lot of dark colors like black, gray, and with some chains and some weapons, and make it creepy a little bit.
Right.
And the one above that is Lisa's room, Lisa Simpson's room.
Oh, I see, Lisa. Yeah.
So Lisa wears pink. His outfit in minifigure is pink. So I don't have a lot of pink, like basic bricks in pink.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put a lot of pink colors against the wall, like decorations, so that it look pinky.
Right. That's good. Yeah.
And the yellow one, I believe is the Asian guys, like those guys from Asian Times.
You're right. Yeah. The with the caveman.
Yeah, exactly, the caveman. So the caveman and his wife are living in this yellow environment, yellow room.
Okay.
With all kinds of different yellows and very bright.
Okay.
And the one next to Benny's room is the plant monsters room.
Okay.
Yeah, so plant, of course, is green, and green is my favorite color. So I had a lot of fun creating this and just using all my different kinds of green bricks to create a small thing.
Right.
And the one on the very top is actually the celebration.
Okay.
So that's the day when I finish all those different color creations. And I just want to, just put every color in it, all different colors in this small creation. And everybody's having fun. Like all those minifigures are holding their cups and cheers to each other so that they finish this whole project.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well done. This is awesome.
You.
This is the stuff that you take to the show. Yeah. This is it, because you're telling the story on each one, and it's awesome. Like, and you didn't stop there. You made sure you detailed the backside of the build too. So I think you went above and beyond. Like this is definitely a prize winner right here.
Thank you so much.
All right, so you got another niche here. So it looks like you've been traveling some places and you have these postcards. So you actually make builds off of these postcards. Tell us about the story on this one.
Right. So this one is actually when I visited my one of my best friends. She used to live in California, and she's graduating from her master's. So I attended her graduation ceremony. And we went to this Catalina Island near LA, I think. And it's a beautiful place. It's with oceans, and a lot of people are like surfing and stuff. And they have a building which is in round shape.
Okay.
And it's pretty tall, actually. You see here is very small, but it's pretty tall, like a museum. We didn't go inside. I hope we did. But from the outside, it looked pretty. So when I come back and I started to create this like a postcard as the background, I did this, like the round shape building, and a lot of people like surfing and having fun along the ocean.
Oh, that's awesome. You definitely captured your trip here. You did. Very, very awesome. Awesome there. All right. Tell us about the other two here. You got Vegas, and it looks like you took a trip to Oregon.
Yeah, so the Oregon, all my American friends said that if you go to Oregon, like the Portland, you need to have those voodoo donuts. It's very famous.
Okay.
So I just create this donut shop with Homer Simpson, because Homer is all for donuts.
Yes, you're right.
And so he's the perfect owner for the donut shop.
Awesome.
And that's Portland. And for Vegas is famous for like the fountain, the different hotels and stuff. So architecture for sure. So
Yeah.
I put those in small scale, like miniature scale,
Uh-huh.
and having like some buildings around, like a fountain, so that some children can just watch the fountain show.
Right, the fountain show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Like with the Hollywood, it's just the Hollywood sign would be the very famous. A lot of people want to go there to see that.
right.
And I'm just creating the Hollywood scene, and a lot of minifigures are taking pictures in front of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very fun stuff. That is a real postcard right there. That is. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Awesome way to tell a story.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have on the slideshow.
Okay. But I have more postcard creations on Instagram actually.
Where can they find you?
Instagram, you can just type in the bottom left corner, the LEGO Legooolover.
Hmm.
You can find me there.
Awesome. Awesome. On Instagram, and then you just started a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, so I just started my YouTube channel, and last week I posted maybe only 5 videos so far, but I'm making more. Hopefully, I can upload more often on YouTube and sharing my story or every day what I do with Lego.
Awesome. Awesome deal. Awesome deal. So before I let you off the ice box, I usually ask my guests one question, um, and so ULL have actually made Lego a career, right? And we're fast forwarding probably 20 years, 30 years down the line. Yeah, 30 years. 30 years is a good round number. And you're a successful toy shop owner, right? You're stocking your shelves, right? You're stocking your shelves. You're greeting your customers. You're having a good time. You're smiling ear to ear, and you see a little girl that reminds you of yourself, and she pulls a Lego set off the shelf. What do you say to that little girl?
Oh, just use your creativity and imagine. Okay, I'm speaking to a little girl. Okay. Keep on building, because there are so much more you can create with this box of bricks.
Awesome. Awesome. Well said. Well said. Well said. Well, I want to thank you for coming on here to the Icebox. I appreciate you sharing not only your story but your creations. Folks, if you don't know who she is, check her out. She's on Instagram, Legooolover. That's Legooolover, and she just launched her YouTube channel. So give us a support. A Falls, T Falls, and K Falls. Go see her channel. She has more to offer than what you ever seen.
Thank you.
You're great with the detail, and you don't have to build big to tell a big story. You're telling big stories in a small 16 by 16, and you're getting the job done, and it's amazing. I appreciate you as coming on as a guest. I appreciate you.
My pleasure.
All right, folks, that is going to conclude on the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. Stay tuned for next week's show. It's going to include myself. I will interview myself. So a lot of folks been asking questions about me, want to know who I am, and I will reveal that next week. As always, peace, love, and Lego. Good night, folks.